Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and another day, another video, or should I say another opportunity on a coin that is listed on Binance, and actually a pretty old coin called Qtum. It is definitely one of the older ones, going all the way back to 2017 or even before. I'm not really sure when it got listed, but it's definitely an old one. So we had some trades in the past, where we had some pretty good profit takes, and you can see it rejected pretty much our main area, just wicked a little bit above it last time when we did this one. It was actually 18%, and then came all the way back. We tried to capture it. We failed the first time. We only had the first profit take here, if I remember correctly, and then it did give us a little bit of a bigger reaction right here on this second one. But now there is, as you can see, I have another couple of opportunities coming right up, or should I say we are already located into them right as we speak, and we are definitely going to go. Something that I'm seeing on this chart is we're gonna have chances to go for a bullish continuation. Now, if we analyze this one on a higher time frame, if we scroll out, you can really see the fact that we have done, yes, we have created a new low, but then we also gained above the previous highs, right? But not the whole highs on the left side, right? We didn't gain these ones just yet. These ones are perhaps to come in the future. And then as we made a pullback, we managed to hold the lows, right? We didn't dunk over the new lows anymore, and that does kind of propel the price upwards. And you can see that we held the low here as well. We didn't create a new one. And now sort of price action like this makes me believe that there's going to be a bullish continuation on Qtum, and we could possibly hit our profit take that we were kind of aiming as a main one right here, already at $7, right? So that could turn out to be a really interesting trade to begin with, right? So diving right into this trade, we're gonna have a couple of opportunities right here. So the first one would be located right now, right here, right now. Wait, I'm actually going to go on daily to have a little bit of a better sight. And the first one is going to be right here, right now. So yes, the first profit take, let me just move it a little bit down here. Just a little bit, yeah, here we go. So the first one, as you can see, is pretty much, because it's already inside the area, would have to be classified as a market smash at this point forward, right? So if we did something like this, we would be filling the trade right here in this area, and with generous, we're gonna have to scroll a little bit to the left to kind of see where appropriate stop loss could be possibly placed. And since we already have two lines going from an area that was back in the past, and you can see that we very much reacted very nicely to this area in the past, it was kind of a price of action. It was kind of a good price of action based in around it. I'm going to be putting my stop loss just a little bit under the first entry of this area, because I do believe this area is going to be another trade, or should I say a secondary trade, that I'm gonna have opportunity on it, and I'm gonna show that one just after this one. And it's gonna be an area, it's gonna be a little bit different, but it's in the same case, it's still a similarity, because it is a little bit of a chunker, as we like to call it, right? So yes, we will be setting our stop loss at about 6%, which is pretty good, to be honest. I mean, we definitely had worse in the past, and 6% we deem it to be pretty decent. Now we can go a little bit under the time frames. We can get a little bit on 4 hours, and you can really see that we really have to be holding this low right now for us to continue this bullishness. So this trade is, in this case, does make a little bit more sense. So in this case, we would like to say that we didn't go for a knife catch, because we're doing a video right as we speak for the trade. So now where will our first profit target be located, right? And again, we are gonna be taking profit take conjunctions with the low with the highs that we made on the right side, with the main area that we did on the left side before. So we're going to be taking the profit take. The first profit take are actually going to be taken a little bit under, going to be taken on the previous high that we've created on this local structure. And right now we can see that this is hovering over 19% or almost 20%, 3.2R or $3.95, and you can see the entry right now is about at $3.2 or $3.4, right? So yeah, all of the prices can be seen on the right side of my screen, and I'm actually gonna delete this area, so the prices are resembling a little bit better, right? And the stop loss is under $3.9, right? So the first profit take, as we already discussed it, it's going to be hovering right here. It's going to be at $3.9, and it is a pretty good one. Now in this case, a secondary profit take would have to be taken in the main area above here as well in order to keep safetiness. But since we have made and took some of the liquidity off from below, and pretty much because, you know, we went that deep, because if you look at it from, let's sort of see what kind of retracement we actually had a 70% retracement. I do think this level resetted itself, right? So I'm not going to be taking profit take already here because I don't think there's sense to it. It is 40%, but actually because it's a bull market and because we held the lows, I want to go for a deeper profit take, and I want to be assuming that we are going to do a wick like this at this point. So I'm going to be placing my profit take just at the top of the wick, and this is, as you can see, will get me an extra 20% from this place, right? An extra 20% right from this one. And you know, our second profit take then turns out to be a lot better, 62%, 10.3R or $5.3. And right now, for the last profit take, and usually, you know me, I usually take off everything off at second profit take, especially when you have when you don't know if it's gonna break out and it's going to continue with the bull market. But here, if we go on a little bit of a weekly time frame, you can really see where one of the main areas are hovering on the weekly on this chart, right? And you can really see this is kind of a resistance point that you will be, you know, logically speaking, willing to test during the bullish times. So now I'm gonna actually go for the third profit take this time around. This is a special occasion in that case, right? And I'm gonna be hovering at that third profit take. It's gonna be at 118. Wait, sorry, let me go to daily. 116%, 9.19R, and $7.1. So that is absolutely insane if this trade does play out, and it's absolutely amazing to begin with. And even when I look at the volume right now, I mean, volatility has definitely risen on this coin since the past months. So I definitely think this profit take is still very much acceptable, right? It can still pretty much happen. And also we need to remember this is an old coin. So yes, old coins do usually take a little bit longer for them to pop. You know, firstly they visit the new coins and then they visit semi-old coins, and old coins are usually ones that would pop a little bit later in the case, right? But it is still a very good trade to begin with, right? I mean, and you know, even if we hit like a first or secondary profit take, it's still a lot of percentages. Now going forward, there is also a secondary opportunity, which I'm now going to delete this main trade. And this opportunity is going to be located all the way to the bottom here. There's a one little area all the way to the bottom here that usually, when it comes to it, if it doesn't stop on the mid, it usually gives you a nice healthy reaction on the bottom as well. So that's why I would be taking another trade down here. If this one gets blown through, I would be absolutely aiming for another one down here, placing it right under here. And I'm not going to be using this giant wick as a stop loss. I would rather be using the wicks to the left. So you can see that I'm getting about 6% stop loss, right? And since you already know, since we took in this area as a middle one, and it is going to be our area to break, if we manage to happen to slip all the way down here, we're gonna again be battling for this area to break it. So then we can place our first profit target for my secondary trade here, and you can very much see that the first profit target is at 4.5%, 2.3R, and you know, $3.2. So again, it is a pretty good profit take if you think about it. 2.3R is definitely nothing to be ashamed at. I mean, it's a pretty good percentage as well. And you know, it's not as sick as the trade that we have spoken before, but it's definitely still a good one. Now for the secondary profit take, again, I'm gonna be using the same area as I did before. And again, you know, because you just at this times you went a little bit more deeper, you didn't make that bullish continuation. So this area is now really gonna be a fight for you if you're going to actually regain the bullish continuation on Qtum, right? So in this case, the area would be at 41%, 6.5R or $3.9. So it is a pretty good profit take still. But this is actually a very, very good position to be right in if you happen to find yourself so deep. This would be a very crucial position to be in, to be honest, because if you don't break this position, you're not going to be a bullish again on the Qtum, or should I say not again, you're going to go test the lower sides, and then again you're going to be holding maybe the middle, maybe the bottom, and you're going to, before you go make another retry, right? So in that cases, some of the cases would be even more profitable to short the coin in those cases, right? But we don't really short coins much, especially not the ones that are a little bit of a lower volatility on Binance, you know. It's not the best idea to begin with. But now going again for the third profit take, it is 65% or 10R or $4.6. And again, yes, this is still a profit take I am willing to take if it goes all the way back to the down, because as I already mentioned, if we manage to conquer this area, then we'll most likely be bullish and we're gonna tag this area as well. But this is gonna be one of those rare occasions again that I'm gonna actually go for the fourth profit target as well. And the fourth profit target is gonna be met at 14.5 R, 91% or $5.3. Now, speaking about that, I'm actually why I would go for this fourth profit target, because as I already said, because we beat this, we broke this, we're most likely bullish if we break this. So then if we break this, we're most likely gonna test the top, and this is where, unlike most likely, you're gonna get a rejection. So you see, I'm not gonna aim for the $7 target right off the bat from the trade from bottom up there, but this is where I'm most likely going to close my trade and then move for a little bit of a refill here or here. Depends on how bullish we actually closed on this area, right? So this is not something I can now predict right now. I need to see price action if that does indeed happen to begin with. But if it does happen, I'll make another video at it and we will discover some of these bullish points where we can actually enter for the wholesome target of $7, and actually completing the whole run on Qtum that we are actually searching for, right? So yes guys, if you like these videos, do subscribe to our channel, comment down below. We try to answer each and every comment. It depends on how many there are. And also join us at 340 news channel, where we post Bitcoin analysis, we post videos like this, we talk about coins, and just try to answer your questions. And also, don't forget to join us at a stream today, which is going to go down in about 4 hours, a little bit less, 4 p.m. UTC. So yeah, you're also most welcome to join that one as well. And yeah, ask some questions, guys, and we'll see what happens. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.